we are not yet in that level to even ask ourselves whether we are playing opposition role, because we are not yet opposition. We seem to be working for different people and different interests now. So I don't come back to say, realize that we opposition and restructure ourselves along that opposition line. The way you have opposition in Senegal, in Ghana, in other parts of the West Africa, we're not even up to 10% as an opposition political party. And Nigeria used to be the hotbed of African political activism. But suddenly the PDP cannot play that role as opposition. So we need to ask ourselves, why are we not playing that role as an opposition political party? So those things has happened before we came in, and it keeps happening. So let's leave what happened in the past, or the mistakes some of our founding fathers made. But you will also agree that they laid enough foundation for us. The standard we're operating today is painful, embarrassing, and insulting. It's nothing near what our founding fathers, had, even though they had their own shortfall. I listened to the member of NWC speak passionately about how they inherited the challenges. But what I will ask him is, are you proud the way your own NWC is running now? Are you going to, because there were people who created these problems for you, those who are still creating that problem, is that a justification? Don't you have your own sense of duty and responsibility to now say, let's change the way this thing is happening? Can't you just say, I want this to change? The NWC is like a judge, not only doing justice, but you must be seen to be doing justice. If you look at some of the things that has happened, yes, we lost the election, we lost funding, we started, surviving from governors or individual stakeholders and so on and so forth. But the biggest problem your own NWC is facing today, which is also affecting our role as an opposition party. Today we are in parliament, but whether you like it or not, the PDP lawmakers are not playing opposition role. Even the Labour Party can even be more better than us today. Inside the house where I'm coming from now, is leadership. We watch the body language of everybody. Today, who is our leader as opposition leader today in the House of Representatives? Chinda. Who is Chinda working for? Wike. It's not difficult for us to decode. It's very simple. You see him always in Port Harcourt on protest in support of the other APC people. And then once opposition, people have to believe in you. Can Nigerians believe that this man is the leader of the opposition in parliament, and he's there at the other side doing rallies that will help push the PDP governor out of office? So perception is also very important. When you people, that's why I say perception. When you people went to withdraw a case, or say they should not withdraw a case, and what was that case? A case that will allow our members who have joined the APC and once impeach your PDP governor, and then your own NWC, because when I say your own NWC, whatever the chairman does should be seen as what NWC is doing. Files a process that they want to continue that case. What will be the outcome of that case? Those who are in APC will win and impeach your PDP governor. Do you want party members to have confidence that you are doing something? So that's why I said, how you people carry yourself is also important in helping us. Today, they don't call us meeting as opposition lawmakers to say, this is the direction we should take on any particular matter. We have not met with you people. I suppose if there's a budget cycle, they're supposed to call us and say, this is the direction we should take. Let it not be that we disobeyed. Some of your NWC people even endorsed the candidates that APC brought before we are now in a race to join to endorse. They have already met with some of you people, and you people are giving them your word. So do you now want us to start fighting when even those who were looking up to have give their endorsement, we have to find a way to survive? You don't call us to a meeting. You constitute committees at times. You don't take us. So if you consider us a viable partner in that project, we should also be part of it. Because all over the world, it is the lawmakers you have in parliament that shows the strength of that opposition that party has. Check NDC in Ghana. It's what those lawmakers are doing. Check economic freedom fighters in South Africa. The DA. It's their lawmakers. They're the one that, so if your lawmakers are sleeping, everybody is sleeping. You can't call yourself an opposition party. We have been so decimated that just a few days, P2B left to Labour, and he's scoring the same 12 states with us. We should agree that we failed. We completely failed. 12 states. If they add the ones they took away from him, in that case, he had even the highest number of states in that election. So that should tell us that the new generation is moving away from us. They don't believe us. Leave the grammar. They don't see us as people who can bring change. They don't see us as people who can be trusted. That is why they moved the other direction. And now they are laughing at us. When I was coming, I saw fix PDP to fix Nigeria. Very fantastic. But before you fix PDP, you have to fix everything that is internal. And that starts with issue of leadership struggle. You can't wave it aside. And let me tell you, as long as we don't resolve these issues, the people out there is just laughing at us. Like basic constitutional responsibility, Article 45 and 47, a tradition that we've maintained over the years. We find it difficult to speak the truth. What is Damago still doing? I ask you here now, as the national chairman of the party, going by that tradition. So let's leave Wike out of it. Wike has taken a job to run errands for APC. So we already know where he belongs. But then what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we now doing as a group to rescue the party? So the point I'm trying to make here is that Article 47, 45 was very clear. That when that vacancy occurs, the party neck picks a person from that zone or area where the former occupants originated. And you have become acting chairman by virtue of 45. Call a NEC meeting to appoint an acting chairman. Is that difficult for somebody who wants Nigerians to take him serious? And now that inability to do that is what brought this round of crisis again. And let me say this. You people know what you are doing. Don't say you don't know. Because you people are running fast, conducting all these congresses. From LUGA to Ward. Now I saw a notice you people put for Zona. You are not acting on behalf of NEC. You know there's a NEC meeting you have been dodging, shifting. Tomorrow you say there's Muslim meeting. Tomorrow you say there's Christian meeting. You keep changing up to today. And now again, I open my phone. I see a notice that they have started selling form for zonal election. So when you finish doing all this damage, planting all these people you are planting, what is the ultimate goal in 2027? Who do you think will stay in such a party, knowing what you are planting now? Why are you rushing to zonal congress of next year? Why are you doing it now? Somebody somewhere people believe is telling you people, do it now. I thought we were talking about reconciliation. I thought we were talking about, bringing everyone together. Why do people go home now? You send another notice, you are doing zonal Congress, you are selling nomination for, and then you now say you are acting on behalf of NEC. You act on behalf of NEC when there's emergency. Is there emergency now for election of next year? But because you don't want to wait till the next NEC meeting, you just want to do it. We have crisis in almost 20-something states on these issues. And again, I can say this boldly. You sit in NWC, a man says clearly that he will not want you to win the presidential election. Clearly. There are about 5-6 of them who says it everywhere they go. But you are still giving him the structure. If you say we cannot win a presidential election, why are you people giving them the structure? That is why people believe that you people have been bought and sold by Wike. That's why they believe it. Because you need to tell them why. And now, members are decamping in parliament as they are away. The reason why they are leaving, they feel this umbrella can no longer cover them. So by the time you people finish these things you are doing, in Edo, you saw how the party worked, and it was taken away before everybody's own eye. But you saw the role played by all members of the party that you people are also dealing with. That not be their group. All these are weakest elements in the party. Even Fintri that was in that Edo was still on their Edo and supporting what is happening in the party, making people doubt how genuine is he in all these issues. So he brought his cousin, the rec, who went to go and change the result of Ikpaboko, what they call it, Oredo and all that. Their party won. I thought people should be very decisive in dealing with him. But I ask you today, have you people shown any decisive capacity or ability? At least, yes, there's a lot of anti-party in the party, but there's one all of us, every Nigerians know, that has become embarrassing and stupid at the same time. You people know that one. It's just one. Just one. Okay, and every day you talked about
Please, let's keep it very simple.
He talked about Atiku here. It's not just only him. There's other people that have done the same thing. But remember when they did that, they left and went in the other place to do it. Now we have a new version. This one says he's not going to go. He will stay inside and burn it down. There's an element of being a coward in his own, because he's not sure of himself to go into that place where he's working. Like Peter Obi then left, Okwankwaso them left, and Atiku them left that time to fight man to man. But this one is saying he's not leaving. And he's with 3 people. And you people are saying, okay, when they finish the issue of structure, remember you people said some states will not be announced. Is that not what they said? The caretakers will remain. But you people change Rivers, where he comes from. Have you forgotten? Later you people said there was a court order and published the list. And then today, there was no local government election in the party because the structure is in the hand of APC members. And the man has to run for his dear life. Should he do his local government election with people who are carrying the flag of the party by members or but being members of APC? You people never bothered about the danger of what was happening. So what I'm saying that as we seek solution, we should be bold, courageous, and honest to tell ourselves the truth. That at this moment, we need to solve the issue of leadership. And then we'll now start the conversation of rebranding, uniting, reconciling. How can you reconcile when you are the one creating the problem? You can't reconcile anybody. You are sitting on a job that is not your job. So please, now our governors forum is factionalized now. Those who want him to go and those who want him to stay. How does that help us as an opposition party? And I will appeal to you people. Let him make sacrifice. Many people have made sacrifice in the party. Let's go. Party has helped him. He has tried. He has even stayed more than any acting chairman ever. And let us respect this tradition. By now, we should be leading conversation with other opposition parties. And that's what Wike is trying to distract us from doing. Now, the conversation should be, how do we rebrand? How do we bring in Labour? How do we bring NNPP? So that we can form a mega alliance and confront these monsters. So this conversation we are having is not even the right conversation. It is, we're just running around the whole thing. Let's discuss with outside parties. And for us to do that, we need to remove those who doesn't want that to happen. Have the NWC today done any engagement as a leading opposition with NNPP, with the Labour Party? No, because that's not the agenda. The agenda is to continue to run around this cycle.